Hello, this is Geographic Written Term 2 Geomorphology Part 3, the rock cycle with Sire. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let's get to it. The rock cycle. So, what is the rock cycle? That's the first question they will ask you in the exam, and you will answer them like this. The rock cycle is the process whereby rocks continually changes form due to different environmental processes. They can also frame it in a different way. They can ask you in a biological term questions, and they give you a statement. The process whereby rocks continually changes form due to different environmental process, and you will answer the rock cycle. Okay, thank you. Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are the primary rocks. So how does they turn into sedimentary rocks? You need to know the formation of each rock in order to explain these processes. So you know that there must be weathering and erosion for sedimentary rocks to be formed. When these igneous rocks are weathered and eroded, they are deposited in a place of deposition where they lithify and form sedimentary rocks. Okay, that's simple enough. So how does this sedimentary rock as a secondary rock turn into igneous rocks? There must be melting and cooling. You know that igneous rocks are formed when lava and magma cools and hardens. So how does these sedimentary rocks form magma and lava, then it cools and hardens to form igneous rocks? Okay, there are sedimentary rocks deep in the earth's crust, and when there is volcanic activities, you know that magma and lava is hot. These sedimentary rocks melt and form igneous rocks when they cools and hardens. Okay, thank you. Let's move on. Metamorphic rocks. So how does sedimentary rocks turn into metamorphic rocks? In the formation of metamorphic rocks, we know there must be heat and pressure. So these sedimentary rocks experiences heat and pressure deep in the earth's crust to form metamorphic rocks. So how does these metamorphic rocks turn into sedimentary rocks? Same thing that happened here. This metamorphic rock is weathered and erosion happens where it is deposited and lithifies to form sedimentary rocks. Okay? If you know the formation of each rock, this process is very simple. So, how does this metamorphic rock turn back into igneous rock, which is the primary rock? So, there must be melting and cooling down. Melting and cooling. The same thing that happened here when it changes to igneous rock, it also happens here. When metamorphic rocks are melted and cooled down, they form igneous rocks. Okay? So, finally, how does igneous rocks turn into metamorphic rocks? Same thing that happened here. You know the formation of metamorphic rocks, there must be heat and pressure. When these igneous rocks deep in the earth's crust experiences heat and pressure, they form metamorphic rocks. You see, this process is very simple. All you need to know is the formation. What drives the formation of each rock? For metamorphic rocks to be formed, there must be heat and pressure. For igneous rocks, there must be melting and cooling. For sedimentary rocks, there must be weathering and erosion. Regardless of where you start, but there must be these driving factors here. For igneous, just know that melting and cooling down. It don't matter if they ask you how does sedimentary rocks turn into igneous or how does metamorphic rocks turn into igneous. All you need to know, there must be melting and cooling. Same thing here with metamorphic. They might ask you how does it turn into sedimentary rocks or how does it turn into igneous rocks. All you need to know is that there must be heat and pressure to form metamorphic rocks. Same thing here with sedimentary. There must be weathering and erosion. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. You can also comment on the pinned comment to get the PDF version of this video. Thank you.